Good morning, YouTube. Welcome to another wonderful episode of Dream Daddy. I hope y'all are having a lovely day. Let's continue our lovely game. Amanda and I sit on the couch, trying to find something to watch over bowls of ice cream. Oh, cool. Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers is on. Your favorite, right? That's a long title, to say the least. Oh, hell yes. They have to make it over the Canadian tundra before the ice road melts, but also they're hunting ghosts. I'm sorry if I'm not doing my voices today. I work myself up into it. I work myself into the voices and stuff. Also, the trucks are haunted. They're hunting ghost trucks are haunted. And melty ice roads. This episode I've already seen, but it's one of the best. Callum and Flint Dogbone, the twin brother truck driving and ghost hunting duo, find themselves in the greatest peril yet. Oh no, the ghost done got control of the truck. I can't steer on them there damn ice roads. Let me use this EVP meter to try and communicate with the spirits. Flint, we're about to die. Almost got it. If you listen carefully, it sounds like it's saying, you're going to die. That's because we're about to die, you... This is art. Not gonna lie, I'd probably watch this. The episode ends and Amanda excuses herself to go and start arguments on the internet. I stay up a little longer, curious about the exploits of Callum and Flint Dogbone after their disastrous ice road accident. Afterward, I crawl into bed and get a good night's sleep. Morning, sleepyhead. 5 more minutes. You have never let me have 5 more minutes, so get up. Fine. We have cereal for breakfast and spend the morning putting together furniture. Amanda is much better at interpreting the tiny manuals. We're able to put together a few shelves and one desk, but I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be a bookcase. So, you excited for the cookout today? Excited to beef up my grilling skills? No. If there's food, I'm excited. Sounds like me. I say because like, oh my god, I made new people. That's a bad attitude. Don't you want to meet some of the people in the neighborhood? No? I'll probably end up standing uncomfortably in the corner with a plate of food and hope that nobody talks to me. Exactly me. That is exactly what I do. Dad, you're a beautiful work in progress. We will get that butterfly to emerge from the cocoon. Social butterfly. No, I don't want it. I don't want people. I don't like people scare me. I'm always scared of people like hating me. I say hi to people and I feel like I've completely disrupted their day by saying hello. I speak and I feel like I've disrupted people's day. Well, we better start getting ready. We definitely don't want to be late. What? No. We have to be fashionably late. Who shows up to a cookout on time? You know what? We're going early just because you said that. I like being early. I feel bad if I show up later. I like being early so I can get my food, decide what corner to stand in, and stay there for the whole party. I head out the door and Amanda reluctantly follows. We walk across the street to Joseph's house with a store-bought veggie plate. I'm a terrible cook if it doesn't involve a grill. I guess we're not as early as we thought we were. Joseph's backyard is already packed with people and the smell of hot dogs wafts through the air. Small children run through a sprinkler and adults chat in small clusters. I set our veggie plate down on a table next to 2 other veggie plates. Huh. Guess I'm not the only one who can't cook for shit. Hey, there's Joseph. I wave to get his attention. The moment he sees us, he jogs over, arms open wide. Oh, I don't even know what I gave this guy's voice. Welcome, I'm so glad you two are here. And you brought veggies. How delightful. Let me introduce you to my family. Kids, come over here. This is Chris, my eldest. Boy, don't you look brooding. Shouldn't your hair be black? Wear dark clothes and eyeliner. Hi. This is Christian and Christy. They're twins. Hey. Well, aren't you creepy? They stare creepily and say nothing. No, thank you. Then, of course, there's our youngest, Krish. Wait, where is Krish? Maybe Mary put him in his crib. Oh no, it's a woman from the bar the other night. What is she doing here? Oh, and how could I forget my lovely wife, Mary? Okay, buddy, I don't think you realize. Hey. Joseph pecks her on the cheek. She smiles. Yeah, sure she does. She gets everybody and him. Mary, sweetheart, did you put Krish to bed? I'll have to go look for him. Go look? What? You'll have to... Joseph takes a moment and regains his composure. Mary, this is our new neighbor, Austin, and his daughter, Amanda. I'd shake your hand, but I have a glass of wine that I need to tend to. Oh, dear Lord. I love her. I wouldn't be so quick to say such things. Nice to, meet you, Mary. For the first time. Charm. Oh, wait, I totally forgot I gave her a voice. Charmed, will I have to go over there now? Yeah, I totally spaced that I had a voice for her. Mary leaves. Oh god, this is awkward. Wonder if Joseph knows. Wonder if Mary knows that Joseph knows. Wonder if Joseph knows that Mary knows that I know. It takes all of my energy not to run away from the barbecue and start fresh in a new city. My wife has a wonderful sense of humor, but please, you two enjoy the barbecue. All the guys are really excited to meet you. Amanda and I mill around and try some of the food spread out on the table. I pick at some deviled eggs. Amanda grabs a small paper plate and immediately begins piling it with baked goods. Deviled eggs sounds so wonderful. Baked goods do as well, but deviled eggs are my favorite. Ugh, I don't want to have to make friends. Ugh. Come on, Dad. Who are you gonna party with when I go off to school? Mr. Vega. But I don't want to have to do pleasantries. Dad. They're gonna talk about the weather. I have never had a conversation where you talk about the weather. I've had conversations that are like, what's up? You have a cool whatever, or whatever. Like, I've had, like, stuff like that, but, like, I've never talked about the weather, and I never will. That's, like, the dumbest thing to go to. Like, why does someone, when they don't know what to say, go, that weather there. It's great. I mean, I guess if you make it as a joke, that makes sense. Good way to break the ice, technically, but... Go. Do it. Make a friend. But how could I possibly abandon my only child at a social function? That's bad parenting. This plate of cookies is my new dad. Bye. Wow. And it shoves me into the center of the yard. Well, here goes nothing. I look around the party and I'm surprised to see some familiar faces. Actually, all familiar faces. Isn't that the barista from the Coffee Spoon? Oh, dang. Robert's here. Didn't that guy throw a frisbee at my head? Isn't that the guy who was throwing a fit in Dead Gotham Beyond? Yes, we get it. You know all them. There's my Mr. Vega. Hello, Zelic. Yeah, what's up, Craig? But wait a second. All of these people live in our cul-de-sac? That can't be right. I'd better investigate. Talk to... Ooh, there's Hugo. I don't care. Hugo. Matt and Hugo seem to be embroiled in an intense discussion. Craig looks on, smiling politely. I walk over to say hello. Oh, I did the Sean Connery voice for him. I have to go in Sean Connery. Well, I don't think it's fair to try and compare two art movements like that. Periods in art only exist because they're a unique byproduct of the social and political climate of a time and place. And to try to take something like, say, the Rococo period and compare it to postmodernism in America, you're completely disregarding the context in which a work of art is created. I don't think that's as good as last. Matt and Hugo seem to be so busy talking that they don't notice me. Craig leans in. Dude, I have no idea what's happening. Listen to Matt and Hugo. I want to talk to Hugo. That kind of comparison just eliminates the reason for... Is this the same thing he said? Oh no, that was a different... I didn't read the whole thing. You're not wrong, but I think there's no harm comparing one work of art to another. You could definitely say one painting is better than another if you're evaluating technical skill from a purely formalist standpoint. If I showed you a Matisse and then something by the Dutch masters, which one would you say shows more technical prowess? I am so lost right now. I shoot a word glance over to Craig, who returns it. Well, sure, you could say that Dutch masters were technically more skilled. But I would argue that while the Dutch masters were better painters, Matisse had better paintings overall. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. Well, that's pretty subjective. Art is dead? How dare you? Art is far from dead. Especially with people not having lives right now sometimes and being stuck at home, art is very much alive. Boo. I don't like that. That's pretty subjective. I guess I'll go with that. I'm not gonna say I have no idea. I'm gonna say they're pretty. How do you mean? Well, that painting of the guy with the apple in front of his face is pretty nice. Matisse rocks. Okay. That's a Magritte. Or Magritte. Right. Art. Sorry. God. Let me get in there. I mean, I don't know much about, like, specific art styles, but I would still have some of an opinion. You're fine, dude. We were just discussing the importance of context when talking about artwork. Fair point. I agree. Don't look so awkward, Hugo. My dude. Listen, all I asked was if you liked Van Gogh or Picasso better. Hugo throws up his hand in frustration. But they represent two completely different art movements. How could you possibly choose between the thick, creamy impasto of post-impressionism and the abstractionist beauty of Cubism? I almost said Cubanism. Cubism. Man, that's all way above my head. No, it's not. I mean, they're two completely different art forms, but I see Matt's point. You can't say which one you prefer. I mean, that's the whole point. There's different preferences in art. People have different preferences. That's why some people like Van Gogh better. Some people might like Picasso. I'm not a big Picasso person. I love Van Gogh, and I love the way that whatever Hugo said he was. I am not a big fan of the cubism, as Hugo put it. It's not above my head. Let me talk. I know my art. Let me talk. I don't know much art, but I know enough that I could continue the conversation. No, Hugo. It's all good, man. The cool thing about art is that we all perceive it differently. Thank you. A single piece of art could have a totally different effect on each person that looks at it. And that's awesome. Exactly. That's why his question is valid of asking Hugo whether he likes Picasso or Van Gogh better. It's not the point of trying to compare the two different styles. It's kind of asking which style that pleases you more, in all honesty. It's asking the style that is more pleasing to the eye, of which case, for me, it's Van Gogh. Just 1 minute about that. Hugo, please. My dude, I love you, but come on. Sorry. I got really fired up about art stuff. My Sean Connery's going away. Austin, how are you liking the neighborhood? It's pretty nice. Everybody's been super friendly. Especially Robert in particular. Seems like your daughter is fitting in just fine. Matt points across the yard where Amanda, Daisy, and another young girl are playing. They're all sitting cross-legged in the grass, picking weeds and weaving them into flower crowns. It's pretty adorable. The girl I don't recognize jogs over to us. What is it, sweetheart? It's a flower crown. I thought you'd look cute in it. Well, there's only one way to find out. Matt takes the flower crown and places it on top of his head. That looks pretty good on him. Am I cool now? The girl stares at him, thinking it over. Nope. But you're slightly less uncool than you were before you put it on. Wow. Harsh. Hey, Austin. This is my daughter. Sweet. Hello. I'm Carmen Cita. Amanda comes over with Daisy in tow. Dad, look, I'm making friends. Are you making friends? You better be making friends. Yes, I'm making friends. Yeah, actually. Amanda, you remember the cool barista from the coffee shop? And my college friend? And, your teacher? Oh. Hi, Mr. Vega. I didn't realize we were neighbors. Oh. Yep. You still gonna get me that overdue term paper? Great seeing you. Great. Yeah. Smooth. Of course, that was me with all my teachers anyway. Amanda finger guns her way out of the conversation like a champ. She learned the finger guns move from me. I'm very proud. She's definitely a charmer. Speaking of which, where did my shun go? Hugo looks around the party. He must finally spot him because his eyes go wide. Ernest. Ernest Hemingway Vega. Are you smoking? Ernest is holding a lit cigarette. Well, nope. It was smooth. I see Ernest across the way. He casually takes a long drag of his cigarette and then flicks it into a gutter. Unbelievable. Excuse me. Hugo marches over to Ernest, and I turn my attention to Matt and Craig. Kids, right? I mean, yeah. Man, I do not envy Hugo. The last barbecue we had, Ernest tried to shove a sparkler down Joseph's pants. Wow. Nearly burned down half the yard. Ugh. And the barbecue we had before that, he actually burned down half the yard. Oh boy. And then it spread onto my lawn and burned down half my yard too. Oy. Hugo walks back over to us, practically dragging Ernest behind him. Hey everybody, sorry about that. Austin, this is my son, Ernest. Hello. Ernest looks away, sulking, his hands shoved deep in his pockets. Okay, you should have black hair and eyeliner. Should be like the, is it the goth kids from South Park? I think it's the goth kids. Because there's the goths, and then there's the... Shoot. What's the other ones? There's the vampires. Yeah, it's the goths and the vampires. But isn't there another one? There's another group I'm missing. Shoot. But it's... No, yeah, it's the goths and the vampires that are the extremely similar ones. Okay. That was too much of a debate to remember that. Hugo nudges him impatiently. Hey. Whatever, bro. Nice to meet you, Ernest. What grade are you in? Doesn't matter. Sounds like me. This is me in high school. Ernest. Okay. I'm in the 8th grade. God, are you happy now? I'm sure you were just dying to know. Jeez. Yeah, good for you. Good for you that you made it that far. Can I go now? Tired of talking to old dudes who blame my generation for the failing economy. It is your fault. It's not people like you, though. Actually, that's basically my generation. I blame my generation for this. Have you seen my generation's idea for something that's trending? It's not good. Ugh. My generation is so screwed up. It's not even funny. Ouch. Ernest. Oh yeah, because I'm totally embarrassing you. With the way your dad is, yeah, that would be a bit embarrassing for him. But it would be embarrassing for you too. So it's a both way situation here. Ernest puts his earbuds in and storms off to stand in the corner. Well, that was certainly something. He seems nice. Hugo puts his head in his hands and sighs. I'm so sorry. He's having a really rough time. As much as I want to be the cool dad, I have to be the authoritarian dad, and he clearly resents me for it. It'd be nice if you were both, but really you can't always blame you. Sometimes it's just how they act, and then eventually they realize they're stupid. That's how it went for me. I mean, I think as a dad and a teacher, that's about as authoritarian as you can get. Honestly, are any of us cool dads? Is it even possible to be a cool dad? Well, I mean, yeah. My dad's cool. I like my dad. He's nice. What? I'm cool as a cucumber. See? That right there. You can't say that. My kids think I'm cool. But for how long, Craig? How long do we get to be the cool dads? You know, you are definitely a cool dad. God, I already forgot your name. The barista dude. What's your name? Crap. How do I forget your flipping name? You're like the first person. Well, that's why you're the first person I met. So that means it's been long. But your name was just right there. I didn't look at it. Barista dude, you're definitely a cool dad. I mean, you're very hipster and you own a coffee shop. So you're very cool. Teachers are awesome as well. Anyway. I don't know. I think we just have to accept the fact that as dads, we've become the machine we once raged against and accept our fate to unironically wear socks with sandals. Unironically. What the heck? Unironically? To fate to unironically wear socks with sandals. Your kids may think you're cool now, but the moment they hit puberty, you're doomed. That is all true. And if you're lucky enough to not have that happen, I envy you. Not that I should envy you, but any parent envies you. Moving on. Amanda's 18 and she still thinks I'm cool. I yell across the yard to my daughter. Amanda! I'm cool, right? Amanda just laughs. She keeps laughing. I see your point. As much as we all want it, I don't think it's as important to be a cool dad as it is to be a good dad. We can't all be the best friends with our kids. All be best friends. Just doesn't work. I mean, look at me and Ernest. Fair enough. Our job as parents is to make sure our kids turn out okay. True. Yeah, you're right. But it'd be nice to have it both ways. Oh, wouldn't it just? I say that as if I was a parent, which I am not. But, like... Oh, God, it's gonna suck when my kids think I'm not cool anymore. My non-existent kids, I don't have any. I really don't. Future kids, I should say, future kids. Hearing these guys talk about this makes me think of my relationship with Amanda. We get along so well, but there might come a time when it won't be like that. Is college when that happens? Aw, poor guy. Don't worry. Don't let us eat up your time, Austin. Go meet some of the other people around the neighborhood. Oh. I am gonna leave it here because I've gone past my time frame that I try to record these in. So, I will continue this tomorrow. I hope you people enjoyed this video. We didn't really get through much, but if you enjoyed it anyway, please hit the lovely thumbs up button. It helps me out very much. If you're new here, that's cool. That's awesome. I love new people. Actually, people scare me, but I love new people on my channel, I should say. If you wanna see when I upload new stuff, you gotta hit that subscribe button, that big red rectangle down in the corner somewhere. And you got to ring-a-ding-a-ding that bell friend right next to it, so you get notified of every little video I do, which will be mostly this game, but I do have a couple other games that I'm gonna try this week. And a couple more next week as well, which you will see later. Anyway, if you didn't enjoy this video, that sucks, and that makes no sense that you made it all the way to the end. I hope you people have a lovely, happy, hippie day. Peace to you all. Good day, goodbye, good night, good afternoon, whatever time it is that you're watching this. Good rest of the day to you. Peace.